You've felt it. That specific person walks into the room and something happens. Your heart does something strange, your brain goes slightly fuzzy, your palms make decisions you didn't authorize. And you think, this must be something extraordinary, something cosmic, something that has never happened to anyone quite like this before. And then a scientist somewhere says, actually, that's just dopamine. And a small part of you wants to fight them because it didn't feel like chemistry. It felt like everything. So which one is it? And does the answer change how you feel about love? Let's start with what science actually says. When you fall in love, and I mean the early stage, that obsessive, can't stop thinking about them stage, your brain releases a cocktail of chemicals. Dopamine, the wanting chemical, the same one triggered by chocolate and gambling and everything else your brain finds irresistible. Norepinephrine, which is essentially adrenaline, heart racing, palms sweating, the reason they make you nervous. And serotonin, which actually drops to levels similar to people with OCD, which is why you cannot stop thinking about them. Literally cannot. Your brain is in a mild obsessive state, and scientists looked at this and said, love is chemistry. And technically, they're not wrong. But here's where it gets interesting, because chemistry is not the opposite of real. Chemistry is real. Your hunger is chemistry. Your joy is chemistry. Your grief is chemistry. The feeling of holding your child for the first time? Chemistry. The feeling of watching someone you love die? Chemistry. Does knowing that make those moments less real, less meaningful, less devastating? Of course not. The chemistry doesn't explain love away. The chemistry is the love. It's not behind it, not underneath it, not separate from it. It is the physical language your body uses to speak the unspeakable. But here's the part that genuinely moves me. Long-term love. That early dopamine rush, that obsessive heart-racing phase, fades, always, for everyone, usually within 12 to 18 months. And most people experience this as loss, as the relationship cooling, as love dying. But here's what actually happens. The brain shifts, dopamine quiets, and something else rises. Oxytocin, vasopressin, the bonding chemicals, the attachment chemicals, the chemicals that make you feel safe, seen, home. The chemicals that activate when you look at someone who has seen you at your worst and stayed. And this love, this quieter, deeper, steadier love, activates different parts of the brain, regions associated with calm, security, contentment, not the fireworks, the fire that keeps burning long after fireworks are gone. And here's the thing about the science of love that nobody tells you. Studies have scanned the brains of people who have been together for 20 years and still report being deeply in love. And what they found was extraordinary. Those brains still showed dopamine activity, still showed the reward system lighting up at the thought of their partner after 20 years. The science read, long-term passionate love is real. It is not a myth. It is not settling. It is not what you have when the real thing fades. It is the real thing for people who chose, over and over, to keep choosing each other. So is love emotion or chemistry? It is both. It is neither. It is the most extraordinary thing the human brain does with the most ordinary collection of chemicals. It is your body's way of saying, this person, this one, in a universe of 8 billion people, this one, and no amount of dopamine or oxytocin or serotonin can make that feel like less than exactly what it is. Everything. Share this with someone you chose today and yesterday and will choose tomorrow.